Okay, let's do a reading, shall we? This is the reading. This is a card that flew out of the deck, was the Chariot. We're reading from the cards deck again. But this is a reading that is a week ahead. We are talking about Monday through Saturday, Monday through Sunday, let's do. And the solstice, or the equinox. The equinox is today. So it's the energies around this week are a little bit off-putting, to be upfront with you. I've already tried to pull this reading once, and I don't know, the energies are very off-putting. So let's see what the cards deck has to say. Judgment. All right. So we were talking about justice earlier today. I love that card, though, right? The Pontiac GTO. Who doesn't love that car? So, Judgment on Monday. So far, we're off to a better start than we were a minute ago. Tuesday, Ace of Cups. Okay, so far so good. I'm loving this. We've got the Two of Cups. A little bit of reversal. One thing that I do love about these cards is the direction of the cards as they lay out in the cards are say that 5 times fast is it's significant, right? So we have a little change up from the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups on Wednesday. Wheel of Fortune on Thursday. And I do like that card too, the Maybach. And Temperance. See if I can get all of them on here. I think last time I did this, I did 6 days, and it just perfectly fit in the screen. But we're gonna do 7. We're gonna give you extra, no extra charge, extra day of Sunday. Free of charge. Sunday is good. The King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands for the weekend. All right. So first of all, your this week is kind of I don't want to say that you're procrastinating, but this week you're kind of, and I don't know if there's a reason, or I don't know if it's the timing, but it looks like whoever this reading is for is kind of going to phone it in Monday through Friday, and then you're going to have to catch up over the weekend with work. So I don't know if you're an entrepreneur, if that makes sense. Excuse me. If you have the means to kind of chill out and work with cups and Wheel of Fortune and be in the planning stages and think about planning and development for the week, and then really start putting things into action on the weekend, then that might be what you do. That might very well be what you do. Let's try the Rider-Waite-Smith deck for Judgment. Overall, good energy. Basically, I'm seeing that a lot of work needs to be done. This is a carryover from the energies that we've seen coming up and into Libra season, October and all that, where basically you're making your own luck, and you're sort of influencing justice as well. And I'm not saying that, again, I'm not saying that as you are becoming a vigilante, okay? That's not what I mean. You're not taking justice into your own hands. You are assisting justice with your acts of good, with your love for others, with your Queen of Wands. You're assisting others, and that creates justice. Maybe not justice even directly for you, right? So the one thing about the universe is that if you write justice for someone else, it comes back to you in karma. So at least that's what I believe. So, helping justice come through for someone else influences your own life positively. Let's just say that. So let's pull on, speaking of that, let's pull on Judgment. The 69 Pontiac GTO, the Judge. Anybody remember that? Okay. So a little bit of infighting as the bottom card. Ten of Pentacles. Seriously, you guys. Judgment. Page of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. So even if you assist the universe, let me just show you this up close here. Even if you assist the universe in a judgment, in a balancing of the scales, as it were, as we are getting into Libra season, even if your assist doesn't come at a direct benefit for you or a benefit that you can see right away, it ends up being your Ten of Pentacles, your Ten of Cups. But it comes in slowly, and even if you have to kind of force yourself to do it, even if the act of whatever generosity or whatever, like just to be a witness to an accident that happened, or rescue a kitten off the street, or whatever it is that is your sacrifice. The dog didn't like the kitten remark. Anything that it is to assist the universe in providing justice for something, someone, your role in that, even if you come to it rather reluctantly and with hesitation, is going to bring you Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. The fortune, the luck is going to be on your side if you're able to do that. So I have a feeling you'll know it when you see it. It could be a million different things. It could be many, 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 many things. It could be many things throughout your day that just pop up and you have the opportunity to smile at someone who hasn't been smiled at all day, or to, maybe even as deep as reconnecting with someone you've cut off, and now you think that it's time, and like their penalty box moment is over and justice has been served. Like whatever it is, if you have the courage to come through with it, I think that it's good. So that's a heavy Monday. That's a very heavy Monday, but it speaks very strongly of great opportunities that are this week. Like all I'm drawn to here, of course, though, even though I'm not a big Tesla fan, but it does look better than the current Tesla truck. I saw one of those on my way home from the gym today that they had wrapped in like this metallic mirror blue. And I swear, like, those things are so ugly already. But then you wrap it in a color of a Miata, or not even a Miata. No, if you wrap it in a color of a Mirage, a Mitsubishi Mirage, that's, at Enterprise for $15 a day, you're not making it better. Like, I'm sorry. If you own a Tesla truck, I'm sorry, but you really do need to get something else. Anyway, Ace of Cups. I don't know if I like that as the bottom card. Okay. Six of Swords. Jesus Christ. Are you guys paying attention? Are you guys honestly paying fucking attention to me? I'm not making this shit up. Like, justice is all around. Okay. You have your opportunities to influence that justice, not play vigilante, RoboCop, and not do crazy things, but just influence that justice is. There's a very flowy energy about it. Like justice is coming, and you have like it's a snowball going down a hill, and there's this little rock covered in snow, and you have the ability to just like tip that little rock, knowing that at the bottom of the hill, the person who gets slammed by the fucking avalanche is going to deserve it. Does that make sense? Because that's the image that's in my head. And yeah, anyway, I hope that's violent, but you catch my drift. I wasn't being literal about that. So justice on the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups and Temperance. Gosh, Tuesday is awesome. You might even see some of these efforts on Monday really play out visually on Tuesday. It might specifically be like a coworker gets in trouble for the cheating that they've been doing. They've been cooking the books, or they've been making up numbers, or they've been harassing the young intern, whatever it is. Maybe you don't even have to actually tell HR or your manager, but somehow they got that information, and Tuesday is when it really comes through and not in a good way for them, right? If you're one of those people, I am sorry, because I don't think you're watching my channel, but if you are, Tuesday, you might want to call in sick. The Six of Swords, basically you just sit back and do nothing. It's very, the energy, like I say, is flowy. It's smooth. And justice. The Six of Cups. So this, to me, like this is all about karma, karmic relationships. Doesn't have to be romance, but this is a life karma, or if you've had really, like a relationship with somebody in the past, it could be anything. It depends on how deep you want to go down the rabbit hole with karma and with past lives and all that business. And you can really get really into the weeds about it if you want, but I mean, just suppose that you did somebody dirty, or they did you dirty in a past life, no matter how, even if it was they fucking cut you off in traffic. I mean, this speaks to sort of a past life, a karmic connection that exists that's beyond the here and now. It's beyond you met this person last year and you've worked with them for a year and you absolutely can't stand them. It goes beyond that. You all knew each other in a past life, and that's why the minute that they crossed your door, you were suspicious of their actions and you didn't like them. And that's not an excuse to like be a jerk to someone or like obviously the reason that you all were put together again, if you believe in this type of thing, was to sort out that karma again. So it does actually require a little bit of challenge, or a little bit of it's a challenge that requires a little bit of work for you, and that's what Monday is about. And then Temperance. So again, the energy is there. It's flowy. Be patient. Justice is coming. It might not come on Tuesday exactly, but Tuesday might be the day where the boss figures out the cheating, or the spouse figures out the cheating, or things become revealed to the impartial people, or to the people who need to make decisions to make that karma effective, if that makes sense. All right, so Two of Cups. All right, the week's getting better and better. Two of Cups. Just to read the surface energy, or to be fun about it. Not Tuesday, Wednesday. That was Tuesday. So Wednesday I would have fun. Wednesday I would have fun if I were you. Wednesday I would ask your significant other or someone who you want to be your significant other out on a date. Go out on Wednesday night. Go out on Wednesday night. Stay out until the wee hours of the morning. Do whatever you like in this 1920 Ford Model T. If I'm correct, I believe that is the vehicle that things were done in the movie Titanic. So I'm just saying, if you feel like you want to hang out until all hours of the morning steaming up car windows, this is a good night to do it, Wednesday night. Let's go ahead and clarify that, though. Now that I've given so much more energy to this little deck, it's like, what am I supposed to do, Rose? I'm like, I don't know. Go ahead and tell him, because I already told him everything. Let's see if I'm right, though. It is taking a little while to pull, because oh my gosh, this is what happens, you know. I can't say that I recommend being a tarot reader too much. Either you can do it or you can't. Either way, the dogs interrupt the reading. We're almost there, folks. I want that Volvo. Okay. Ooh, 8 of Swords. Wait a second. Oh, no. What are you doing? Well, Jesus. All right. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. You're in your head. Okay. Go ahead and ask that person out. Whether it's a significant other or there's some drama happening. There's some drama. You're in your own head. You're self-sabotaging a little bit, and you think you want to stay home. That is not a good idea. This is very surface energy again, but if there's 2 suitors, or if you think this person is all set, this person you want to ask out on Wednesday, if there's a concert you want to go to or some cool bar, go out Wednesday. I keep saying that because it's there. Go out Wednesday, but don't hesitate. If somebody in the office and they're kind of winking and smiling at another dude in the other cubicle, don't let that affect you. You still have a chance. Absolutely go forward with this. Absolutely bring those cups, bring those pentacles, communicate. I wouldn't worry about it. That person is not all set. They want you in their life. Go out on Wednesday. There's a lot of romantic and valiant and sexy energy in there for some reason. I want to switch decks for the clarifiers for the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to do the little animal deck. The other thing is Wednesday is don't get too wrapped up in it. I think don't overthink it. Just do it. And if she says no, she says no. If the concert that you go to sucks, go somewhere else. This is a great character test of a date, actually. If you're out and just everything goes wrong. I remember I went on one of the absolute best dates of my entire life that turned into something really amazing. And at first, it didn't seem like the date was going great. He was like 20, 30 minutes late. Communicated with me the whole time, like told me he was on his way and stuff, which made me think that he did that a lot. Wish he did, by the way. But he was late, and then we had a terrible experience with the food. And then there was an issue with a bug infestation in the restaurant. And he was so sweet about it, but I was like, there was a big old roach climbing up the wall behind me during our date, and he was so sweet, and he looked at me like he wasn't sure what I would do if I knew about it. So he very calmly said, hey, don't freak out, but there's a roach behind you or something like that. And I couldn't care, and then he got folks from the restaurant. He was very sweet about it, but then the folks from the restaurant were just like, anyway, the restaurant was empty. That should have been a red flag. We should have immediately gone somewhere else. But we went somewhere else, and we talked, and we had a great time. And that turned into one of the most impactful, wonderful opportunities of growth and love and karmic play that I have ever experienced, if not the most. So what I'm saying is don't be blinded by how things are going on a first date or at first. And try to always keep that sense of play. So if you're afraid that your girl is going to take things a little seriously during that first date, then just have a little more fun with it. Just play with it. Order another drink, whatever. So Death card is the bottom card underneath the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the King of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Guess what that's all brought to you by? The fifth card. Judgment and justice is just fucking everywhere. So I'm seeing a lot of love, even though this is very swordsy. There's a huge opportunity if you're not a dick about it. Why would you be a dick about it? The luck is definitely with you with this Wheel of Fortune. Like, your opportunities are boundless, I believe. I see. But I think you have the potential to be a dick. Excuse my French. But I think that's a real possibility. Come back to this Temperance card from Tuesday and remember how easily things flowed. So a word of warning for Thursday is try and be more temperate. This is a word of warning against being a dick and coming out and telling people exactly how you feel. Like, I think Thursday is your greatest chance of you wanting to be a vigilante. Thursday is your greatest chance of saying, that motherfucker deserves to pay. Take that how you will. It could be work. It could be road rage. It could be a family member, whatever. But I think that if you're able to sit in temperance and sit in the Ace of Cups all throughout, that love for others, if you're able to bring that cup of love that is empty, okay, it's empty, but you have a lot of potential for it to be filled. Just give it a minute. Breathe through Thursday and don't come out all swordsy at somebody and trying to exact justice on them, okay? This is the day where I think you'll want to bring people to justice. Be the judge, jury, and executioner. And I recommend against it. I think that there is a lot of benefit to restraining yourself and having the discipline to work through that. And maybe get a massage. Men can get massages too. Get a massage. Maybe stop by and buy yourself. It's getting to be sweater and jacket season. Maybe see what they have, at the mall in terms of jackets or sweaters. Maybe go to the Go to Kohl's, wherever you are in the world. I don't know, go to Topshop, see what they have that you can just pick up, buy a jacket, lift your spirits a little bit, okay? Don't worry about that. Whatever, they're gonna get their karma, okay? And again, here we are, Temperance on Friday. So temperance is all around you. Justice is all around you. You do not have to exact it on anyone else. Okay. This is almost all set for temperance. Does anyone know what Irving Gordon 3.2 million miles is? I'm assuming it's the Volvo that lasted 3.2 million miles, but I don't know that for certain. Okay, see the Volvo is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Whew, this is tough though. This is tough energy right here. Six, I mean, it's the bottom card, but do you understand? Do you see this? There's incredible, I keep saying potential, but there's incredible opportunity, incredible options, incredible growth. There's some things over the horizon you haven't even dreamt of yet that are coming into view, that will be there at the end of the rainbow. Just stay in your lane. Exactly. Have that vision. Be discerning with your time. What is worth it? It is not worth anything to go chasing the motherfucker who tried to brake check you on the highway, okay? Just let it go. Let it go. Just try. Deep breath. Use your discernment. Karma will work itself out this month. And the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. I love this. I was nervous about this card, but I love it actually. The way that it came out is just so beautiful, and I don't think I even have to warn you that much. You'll start to see on Friday the potential that is absolutely there. You will start to see it. Once you've had this amazing week and you've calmed down a little bit on Thursday, you will start to see amazing potential that you have coming through. It'll start to feel more real. I love that. And it's okay. You're going to talk to people who reinforce this too. Little whispers, either whether you hear it on social media or whether you hear it from friends or family. Things that you hear in conversation will start to reinforce your ideas, and everything will start to be a little bit clearer, and you'll understand exactly where you're sort of headed and that it's the right direction. So I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Friday's going to be the bomb. What are you doing Friday? Friday's a really good day to be out with friends. Like Wednesday is a good day at night to have a date, I think. Friday's going to be a good day to go out with friends if you can. Friends or family, if you've got family in town. Or if you're out of town, go out on Friday and enjoy friendship. Okay, we're going to draw on Saturday as well. A little clarification on the Queen of Wands. Like I said earlier, because of all your shenanigans throughout the week, naughty boy, I think you're going to have to work a little bit harder on Saturday and Sunday than you expected, but that's okay, right? I do have a feeling though that it's not going to be a drudge. Like it's not going to be a slog through the mud type of work. It's not going to be laborious. It's actually going to show immediate gratification and feedback. And whatever that you're doing will feel like you've been productive and you'll feel satisfied. Okay? So we have the Two of Wands using discernment still. The bottom card. What the fuck, you guys? Judgment. Ooh, the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh. Hey. Okay. Can you just put your nose to the grindstone and work on Saturday? Because otherwise, if you let yourself, I'm telling you this right now, if you let yourself get distracted, you're going to get into self-sabotage mode. If you do that regularly and you know you're a victim of self-sabotage, then definitely look out for Saturday. I think you could, oh my gosh, I just want to pull one card from the cards deck just before I say what I'm going to say because I don't want to say it. I want to clarify this daughter. Well, it is the Daughter of Swords, but it's the Page of Swords. Oh, man. Because I really don't want to say what I want to say, but I want to say it. Saturday, just work. Saturday work. See if she gives me something. You're gonna want to relax, but you're gonna self-sabotage if you do that. Don't let yourself get distracted. Don't you hate it when you can feel the card in the deck, but it's just taking forever. I do. Do you ever run into anybody and they act like they don't know you, but you wonder if like they're having memory problems because you definitely know them, and they're like they treat you like a stranger? What happened today to me? Not like a stranger, but like a passing acquaintance, but we weren't. Okay, anyway. All right. Dun da da. Well, hold on a second. Because this energy is kind of all over the place. I need the bottom card also. Shoot. You have two options. I know there's no. I remember that I did have the Two of Wands at the bottom. Remember that? You have two options. Well, you have three. You have about 30,000 actually, but you have two options that I see right here. One is to dedicate Saturday to being into your instinct and your spirituality. Saturday can be devoted to reading, to bringing that frequency up, to tapping into your spiritual side, going to church. That would work. Or you actually work. Like you try to get ahead on your business, on whatever you do that makes you pentacles. There's a lot of insight I think you'll get either way on Saturday. Don't let it put you in self-destruction. So even if you find out something that you don't want to know on Saturday, don't let it put you in self-destruction. If some of that judgment comes your way, like none of us are angels, and even angels do things that aren't all right and for the best of mankind. So if you've done something that you find yourself paying for in that karmic retribution and judgment on Saturday, then try to take it with grace. Don't get in your own head. Oh, what a slog. What a slog. I just try to keep yourself on an even keel. Don't take anything too seriously ever, let alone something like that. All right, King of Wands, we've got, again, the Two of Wands. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, or the Page, and the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles, and Rebirth, Death, Rebirth. Yeah. Those cards make sense together, don't they? It's like a peanut butter and pastrami sandwich. Gosh dang it. Why are you so in your own head? Don't get the Sunday scaries, okay? Don't get the Sunday scaries on Sunday. There's a chance for a partnership if you would just play it cool. Just play it cool. Don't feel like you have to burn down the whole house. Don't feel like you need to cause the end to have a new beginning. Let things be smooth. Let justice come and flow. Let temperance flow. Be smooth. That would be my weekly advice for you going into fall, going into this week. That's the breakdown day by day, but just try to take it as it comes. And don't get into your head about it, and don't feel like you need to exact justice on anyone. So that is it. That is my reading. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to pull just, I don't know why, but I want to pull one more card from this really cool, pretty feminine deck that I have, just to bring it all together. Because that's a wild ride of a week, my friend. It's a wild ride of a week. How's this? What I want to ask is, how's this feminine energy going to help you this week? What am I seeing with feminine energy helping you? I think there's a lot of it on Sunday. I don't know if you're in your feminine or if feminine energy is inbound. Let's find out. They're getting sticky. One just came and flew out. And I definitely caught it. The Emperor. Hey, I like that. All right. I'm going to accept that card because I know exactly what it means. So allow the feminine in your life to make you rise to the occasion. Okay? So if you feel like you haven't quite been the man that you're supposed to be, or the masculine energy that you're supposed to be, if you feel like you haven't quite lived up to the potential that you could be in terms of your response or your efforts toward the feminine and the female, if you feel like you could do better, do better. Do better then. Do better. If you feel like you're not quite enough man or masculine, then become that. So I see that especially on the weekend, but and that plays beautifully and poetically into the spirit of justice and judgment right now, because ultimately you will judge yourself. You probably do that You probably judge yourself more than anyone else could possibly judge you already, right? Right? So if that's where you are, let me think of a way to say this. If you're in a place where you have judged your own actions and your own efforts, and you recognize your shortcomings, now is the time to compensate and to bring yourself up to the level at which you know you're capable. Okay? That act in itself is you exacting justice on yourself, right? You can't punish yourself for not being good enough anymore. You actually have to change. Okay. I hope that helps somebody. I have extreme admiration for you. This is a tough journey, and I'm here for you, and I hope that this helped in some way. That's all that I want to do. Thanks.